Hello my dear friends, this is Sushil, your dost, making this video for all my dear PU1 students so that they can perform extremely well in their PU1 annual examination. My dear students, this video is all about your Part D in your annual examination, which is going to fetch you very important and crucial 15 marks. Please watch this video, listen to this video carefully, and please take the advantage of the tips what I'm giving you in this video. It's very important. I'm being so confident. Why? Because recently I've done a video for PU2 students where the district level paper for their pre-board, if you see the questions what we have discussed in the video, all the questions have appeared in the paper. So I'm very sure that even in your examination, the annual examination, when you're going to attempt, the questions what we have discussed in this video, which you'll be watching now, all these questions are gonna come. So please stay safe, do take care, and study well. Please watch this video, and I'm sure you will take a lot of knowledge from this video. Thank you so much.
So, my dear students, let's understand the importance of this video. So here I'm going to discuss about the questions which are going to appear in your part D. So my dear students, let us be very clear what is going to happen in a question paper and how we can score the maximum marks. So part D basically will have 6 questions. So 6 questions will be asked in part D and we just need to answer only 3. Please understand, once again, I'm saying you, part D will have 6 questions and we are going to answer only 3. Any three questions answer we are going to give in our paper. So let me discuss which are those topics. So the first question is going to come from the chapter Motion in a Straight Line. The next question will be from Laws of Motion. The next question will be from Work, Energy and Power. The next question will be asked from gravitation. The next question from thermodynamics, and the last one from oscillation. And my dear students, one important thing I would like to say, the topic gravitation, and the topic oscillation, they are not going to ask us direct 5 mark question. They are going to break that 5 mark question as say 1 plus 1 plus say 3. They can ask as 2 plus 2 plus 1. They are going to break this 5 marks into smaller parts. So I would like to say that let us not much focus on these chapters, that is gravitation and oscillation. Why, I will tell you in some time. We need to strongly prepare the topic motion in a straight line, laws of motion, work, energy and power, and then thermodynamics. These are the topics I really need to focus. Why, I will say now. The topic gravitation and oscillation, if you see very carefully, and if you use your smartness, can I say that when I'm preparing for my 1 mark, 2 mark, and 3 mark questions, I'm automatically covering the 5 marks of this chapter, gravitation and oscillation? I'm sure you're agreeing to what I'm saying. Because when I am going to prepare for my 1 mark, the 2 mark questions, the 3 mark questions, by default, I am also preparing for the derivations or the 5 mark answers of those chapters. So let's not much worry about the 5 mark questions from the chapter gravitation and oscillation. And as I said, my dear students, we have to answer only 3. But if you see, I'm making you prepare for all the 6 questions also. And it's very important, my dear students. This is not like your 10th standard CBSE that whichever first 3 you attempt, they're going to give you marks for that. They are going to give you marks for the best of what you attempt. Say that you are attempting all the 6. Say that first you got 0, then you got 3 marks, then you got 4 marks, then you got all the rest 5, 5, and 5. They are going to give marks for these 3 questions. By default, this will be cancelled. So it is not that whichever you attempt will get marks. You can attempt all the 6. And it's my wish that you be prepared for all the 6 questions of part D. Okay, so part D is going to give you 15 marks, and I'm very sure whatever we are going to discuss, you will surely see in your paper. So let's start with part D, the first chapter, motion in a straight line. So, my dear students, if you see or if you have gone through the chapter motion in a straight line or motion in one dimension, you already know that there are just two very, very important questions they can ask for 5 marks. That's nothing but to derive x is equal to v naught t plus half at square, or s is equal to ut plus half at square. The next question they can ask you is to derive v square is equal to v naught square plus 2ax, or v square is equal to u square plus 2as. And my dear students, let me tell you one more interesting thing. This will be question number 39 in your paper for sure. Mark my words. Question number 39 will be from the chapter motion in a straight line. And I'm sure out of these two derivation, surely one derivation will appear in your paper. They can ask you in addition one more thing here. What is velocity time graph? And then derive the following. They can ask you that question. Next, moving ahead with the next topic. Laws of motion. Again, a very interesting chapter. So here we have questions like state Newton's second law and derive F is equal to ma. Show that total momentum before collision is equal to total momentum after collision. That is the law of conservation of momentum. And then we have derive an expression for motion of a car on a banked road. So all these are very, very important questions. They can also ask you a question in this format. They can say that, state and prove the law of conservation of momentum using Newton's law. So you can understand how they can ask you the question. That's important. Okay, so you can see that laws of motion, just 3 questions, and this will be question number 40 in your annual examination. Question number 40 will be from the chapter laws of motion, my dear students. Make a note of it. Let's move ahead. The topic work, energy, and power. So work, energy, and power, again, you can see just two important derivations for 5 marks. That is state the law of conservation of energy, and you have to derive an expression for law of conservation of energy in case of a freely falling body. And the next question is derive an expression for the velocities of colliding particles after the collision in one-dimensional elastic collision. These two questions are very, very important, my dear students. And again, this will be question number 41 in your annual examination. They can also ask me question in this form. Derive the expression for final velocities of two objects undergoing elastic head-on collision. So please understand, students, the way of asking question can differ, but these are the two very important questions from this chapter. Let's move on to the last thing, that is thermodynamics. Very, very important, very interesting chapter. And just you can see there is just 4 questions from this chapter that can be available for 5 marks. That is derive work done in isothermal process, in adiabatic process, what is Carnot engine, and you might have to explain its parts. And the next one is very, very important. That is explain the working of a Carnot's cycle. Okay, or you can explain what is Carnot cycle. This is very, very important question, my dear students. So this will be question number. So can you guess which question number will this come? This will be question number 43 in your annual examination. So my dear students, 42 will be from gravity and 44 will be from oscillation. So thermodynamics will be question number 43. So my dear students, hardly you can see there are maximum around 10 to 15 derivations. And if you just learn all these, you are going to get out of out. Okay, it's not that complicated. It's very simple. Very simple. So again, I'm saying one important thing, my dear students, don't prepare for 3 derivations. Prepare for at least 5. Always keep a backup, because you never know. There may be time where you can forget in the examination hall. There might be time something what we have discussed right now may not appear. Correct. So for your safety, it's always better you prepare for 1 or 2 extra questions, which is going to help you. With that, I hope you have understood what is important in part D. Very soon, I'm going to come up with one more video where I'll be explaining you the numerical part, which most of our students are finding it difficult, right? Numericals, we always have an allergy, but trust me, it's very simple. So not to worry, stay safe, take care, and all the best. Please do share this video with your friends and enjoy studying, do well. The paper is going to be easy, and I'm sure whatever we have discussed, everything is going to come from you. Thank you so much.